This is Mason Ember Weekly. Tonight, we play the news and the ruse, plus the deal with Giuliani. And now, here's your host, Mason Ember.
Thank you. Hello, and welcome to Mason Ember Weekly. Wow, we've been on 6 episodes already. Time flies when you're taping a family-friendly political late-night comedy show for your family production company. Yeah, it's oddly specific, but it's very true for a lot of people. I'm feeling ready to jump right into episode 6. So without further ado, let's get into the top stories of the week. Firstly, some entertainment news. In the first episode of season 7 of The Masked Singer, they've had 7 seasons.
Yeah, that's a shock.
Yeah, that's the biggest headline right there. The eliminated contestant was unmasked and revealed to be Trump lawyer and former mayor of New York, Rudy Giuliani.
No.
Mm-hmm. Yep, Giuliani has officially become a failed B-list celebrity. Cameo, The Masked Singer. What's next? Celebrity Big Brother? Nope, probably just prison. When Giuliani was revealed, judges Ken Jeong and Robin Thicke left the set in anger. I personally don't think it's that bad, though. I mean, after all, this is the first time Giuliani has ever agreed to wearing a mask. In all seriousness, I truly believe that even if Rudy Giuliani wore that cupcake bodysuit his entire career, he still wouldn't be any more of a mockery to the law than he is right now. Well, speaking of corrupt politicians, the RNC has called the events of January 6th legitimate political discourse. Somehow an insurrection was a perfectly fine political statement, but Big Bird getting vaccinated is a biased, corrupt political attack. Yeah, in other news, and this is breaking from this Friday, Mike Pence has defied his old boss, Donald Trump, and said he had no authority to overturn the election on January 6th. Yes! Mike Pence is like that kid who hangs out with the bad kids in a movie, but is constantly saying, I don't know, guys, maybe we shouldn't steal the car. Quiet, Mike, you're no fun. Don't be a tattletale. Shifting gears here, the Beijing Olympics are using 100% fake snow for their winter sports this year. 100% fake snow to go along with the 100% fake notion of global unity this year. All right, that was the monologue. Now, with COVID, the Trump investigations, and the extremely dangerous voter suppression laws being passed, it's safe to say that good old America has a lot going on. And with lots of news, there's also a lot of conspiracy theorists who think they understand the news. And it's time for Mason Ember Weekly to do our part to stop the spread of misinformation. Stick around, we'll be right back with an all-new News and the Ruse. Hello and welcome back to Mason Ember Weekly. I'm here with Max, our MC, and today we are going to help the American public spot misinformation. Are you ready?
Oh, yeah. I've been waiting for this all my life.
Yeah, well, we did it once before, so you're...
Since then.
Yeah, since then, that's great. All right, so here's how this is going to work. We're going to play a little bit of a game. I have 4 different cards, each with 2 news stories on them.
Okay.
One of these news stories actually happened, is true.
Okay.
And one of them is a cold, hard lie. Serious. All right? It's your job to guess which is the truth and which is the lie based on your intuition and your knowledge of the world.
Okay.
If you get it wrong, the digital Pinocchio nose is going to extend.
Oh, right.
If it extends so much that it hits the digital red line, you're unfortunately out, and hope for humanity is lost. If you succeed, hope for humanity is still kind of around. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
Perfect. All right, let's get started with the first set of news stories. And I'll read both out, and then you can decide.
Okay.
A Florida bear was freed from a plastic container that they were stuck in for a month. That's the first one.
Okay.
And the second one is in Switzerland. Logs of cheese rolled down near a road near a farm.
Well, I've been very lucky to go to Switzerland a few times, and there is a lot of cheese in Switzerland. I think my instinct tells me cheese rolling is the right story.
Right, because it seems more realistic.
Yes.
All right.
Yes.
Well, unfortunately, that is incorrect.
No.
The bear story was correct. I found that one, and
So a bear.
a bear.
First of all, a bear in Florida,
in Florida.
of course, was stuck in a plastic bottle.
In a plastic container.
Oh, that's terrible.
Yeah, that plastic container was called Mar-a-Lago. Up top.
Oh.
Up top.
No.
Okay.
No.
Okay. So yeah, it's okay.
Oh boy.
Oh boy. But so yeah, the Switzerland story was a lie. That's a total fabrication. So
All right. I'll get the next. Give me another one.
all right, next one. A snowstorm forced customers and staff to sleep overnight in IKEA. And the next one is a snowstorm forced people to sleep in jail cells in a police station, like one of those small police stations with a jail, to wait out the storm.
Boy, I feel like both of those could be true. But I feel like the IKEA story would make the news. Like that would be the kind of thing that the news would say, isn't this funny? People actually got to sleep in IKEA. So I'm going to go with the IKEA.
All right, you are correct.
Yay!
That was on the news. The police station was a lie that I'm very proud of.
I mean, I'm sure that people have ended up sleeping.
Yeah.
But
All right, shall we move on
Let's
to the
do it, yeah.
third set of questions? All right, you have one incorrect and one correct.
Yep,
So, more than 200 veggie burgers were recalled after a man discovered that they contained some amount of fish.
Okay.
And the next one is a dog was rescued after a drone carrying sausage lured her to safety.
One of these is true. All right. I like the idea of the dog being rescued by sausage because if I was trapped, I would want to be lured out by a drone with sausage. So
Right.
I'm going to go for the dog.
You think they do it for humans?
I'm asking.
Right, like if
Just
you
for me,
if you
as a
passed out in a
request.
forest, you would want the first thing to
Yes.
see to be like a lump of sausage.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes.
Yeah. That makes sense. Well, you are correct.
Yeah.
You are correct that
Wow.
the dog was lured to safety with sausage.
That's awesome.
Yeah, that's great. Like that could be in a Pixar movie.
Yeah. That would be good.
That is just wholesome.
All right. So I'm two up, one wrong.
Yeah.
All right.
So if you get this one wrong, it's a tie.
Oh, right.
And we have to settle with rock, paper, scissors
That's
once
right.
again. We did it last time. And if you get it right, you win. And there's
boy.
hope for humanity.
Okay.
It's a high stakes game. All right. 2 inmates in a German prison were fined after a mashed potato food fight. And second of all, a woman dressed as Spider-Man robbed an aquarium store, like, a fish, decorative store, saying she needed Dr. Octopus.
That's so bizarre. That can't be true.
I don't know. Weird things happen in New York.
That's true. That's true. I'm going to go... Sure, I'll go with that one.
That was incorrect.
No!
Oh, no. All right. Well, like many things, the fate of humanity is going to come up to a game of rock, paper, scissors now.
Okay.
All right. You ready?
All right.
Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. This happened last time. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Oh no, this is gonna take the whole. Okay. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot. Rock, paper, scissors, shoot.
Oh.
Well,
Oh no.
unfortunately, if you couldn't already tell, there is no fate left for humanity. We leave you with this. We'll be right back. All right, thank you so much for watching this episode of Mason Ember Weekly. This is episode 6, and we'll see you next week for episode 7. Bye, everyone.